Today on Fletch Talks, actress and model Amanda Hall. School Crossing is an intense drama about a retired police detective who takes a last stand against school shootings by placing himself in front of his local elementary school, upsetting the community and the political forces around him. School Crossing not only asks the important questions, it offers real, workable solutions to the recurrent tragedy of school shootings. School Crossing, in paperback and for Kindle at Amazon.com. Or save 15% when you buy this or any other Fletcher Rhoden paperback from FletcherRhoden.com. You mentioned the new technology, and that, almost no conversation at all in this day and age is complete without talking about the new technology. The internet it's opened up channels for independent artists. We're going to talk about some of the work you've done in that realm, but just quickly, it sort of democratized the arts and given everybody a voice. Now people like us can circumvent the gatekeepers and put our work out there. And for models, for actors, I imagine it would be especially advantageous, or is it not? Is it somehow working against the overall quality of the arts, or is it expanding the quality of the arts? What do you think?
Kind of in between right now. I'm not really sure what my answer would be for that. But I do like seeing that everybody has a voice and everybody can make these projects. I do like having to earn it and work for it a little bit too, like back in the day, where you had to get to that one person to get your things seen, your project seen. Sounded awful. To get your project seen, and if it was really good, it would be made. But at the same time, a lot of stuff got passed over. So I'm still trying to figure out how I feel about it. It's still new, so.
When you say that you are already seeing changes in the way things are done, can you tell us a little more about those changes?
Yeah, it's funny. My boyfriend's been doing this for 20 years, and since he was younger, and he was telling me, because I asked him, I said, well, what have you seen in your time? And he said that he started off with a pager, and when he first came to Hollywood, and he would get a page, and he would have to drive over to a payphone, call his agent, find out what it was for, drive down to his agency, grab the hard copy, and then, work through the audition, and then go to the audition. Now, we have, text messages, emails, phone calls, all that kind of stuff to put yourself on tape. I've noticed a lot more on tape, not so much being seen in person, which is convenient, but at the same time, it's kind of, you like that feel of them seeing you and that personal touch of actually being in the same room with someone.
Okay, well, let's talk a little bit about the Devil's Couriers, which is a new tech type project. It's a web series.
Yes.
And it's kind of a comedy. It's sort of a Sons of Anarchy done for laughs.
Yes.
It's quite clever. This seems to benefit from the webisode format, where each shot of it is only basically like 2 minutes worth of content or so. It seems to me like we're going to see more programs like this in this kind of short webisode type format. Do you agree?
I think so. That's the big thing now is web series and webisodes. It's my first one, and I love them. They're so wonderful. This was Tim and Shane's passion project, and the whole crew has just kind of like made it their own now, and they all work really tightly together, and I just love the whole cast, the whole crew. They're so fun and creative and talented, and it's very interesting because it is so short, and I really like the project because Sons of Anarchy is one of my favorite shows, and man, I would have given anything to get on there. But yeah, so it's the comedy version, and I play Sarah, which is the equivalent of Tara, and our characters are so different. And I thought going into it that I would be more like Tara, very professional and soft and grow and I do grow in this as well, but I'm more sensual and it is all about the laughs. So I like it. And I like the web series and the webisode coming of age, and people can just do their projects and hopefully it gets seen. It's hard, it's not easy. Everybody thinks, oh, I'll just make a webisode or web series and I'll be famous. Not gonna happen. It could happen. Not saying not gonna happen, but it could happen. It's a lot of work. Everybody thinks it's so easy. It's a lot. And a lot of money. It takes a lot of money to do them.
Well, now, how much do you know about the business side of these web series in terms of how are they distributing it? It's on YouTube, and there's a Devil'sCouriers.com website. How are the producers going about making the most of this project now that it's been created?
I don't know the specific steps they're taking, but I know they're working their asses off, and they have gotten picked up by some production company. I just read it the other day, so I don't remember the details of it. I kind of skimmed through it, and we got in the LA festival for web series, so I know they're submitting to things of that nature, and they've been using social media to get views. They've been contacting people through social media from Sons of Anarchy to try and get them to see it. They've been doing a lot. I can't even do them justice in telling you anything that they're doing, because they're just, every day they're doing something bigger and trying to get it seen by other people. They're on their game.
It's all about creative hustling, isn't it?
It is. Getting it out on social media is huge.
Are they shooting a second season? It was one season shot, right?
Yes, we shot season 1, which was very interesting. And I think that's where we got our feet, and we figured out what worked, what didn't work, what we needed as a team to make it better. And season 2, we just shot the sizzle reel for season 2 last week, so it looks pretty funny, and I think they stepped it up a little bit. So it'll be interesting to see season 2. But I know that they need funding, so I think that's what they're waiting for. Is we did the sizzle reel so that they can put it out on social media and get it out on all their websites and Facebook and stuff like that. Well, that's social media. And
you mentioned that you have a boyfriend and that he's been doing this for a number of years. I assume he's an actor. Is that right?
He is. He's been on quite a few things. His name is Chad Lindbergh. I'm sure a lot of people would remember him from the Fast and the Furious. He played Jesse. He's wonderful. We actually just went to the Supernatural convention in Vegas last weekend, and his fans are just incredible. They're such wonderful people. They're so warm and fun, and it was such a trip to meet everybody face to face and walk through the casinos and see everybody and then come up and have coffee with everybody, and it was really interesting. It's a beautiful crowd.
Do you guys share a domicile, or?
I'm sorry?
Are you shacking up? Do you live together?
No, I live here with my cat.
All right, very good. Next time on Fletch Talks, more with actress and model Amanda Hall. If you'd like to be a guest on Fletch Talks, drop me an email. I'm Fletcher Rhoden.